are here at Chicagoland Speedway for the first race of the 2022 Custom Cup season. It's our first race with all 31 cars on track at the same time at a very interesting track that the real NASCAR Cup Series does not race at anymore. Today we see who will establish himself as a person to maybe win the championship. Because it's the first race of the season, we have no idea who's going to be good and who will not. Now, we'll go trackside for our drivers to watch for and do some track information. Track information, it's 1.5 miles with a curved back straightaway. The track opened. We do not know where the track opened. It has 18 degrees of banking, 11-degree banking on the front stretch, and the back stretch is banked at 5 degrees. It'll be 45-mile-an-hour pit road speed. It'll be a 41-lap race with 31 cars. It is 80 degrees and pretty windy today, but a nice and sunny day here in Chicago, Illinois. Now, we're going to go trackside for the drivers to watch for in today's race for the Custom Cup. Our first driver to watch for is Terry Hansen in the number 24 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, sponsored by he's one of the sponsors on that car is Exalta. And our other driver to watch for, he is the pole sitter in today's race. He was 4th in practice in the Budweiser number 4 Chevrolet. It'll be Ethan Hansen driving for Stuart Haas Racing. Now, we're going to go trackside for the command to start the engines and the first race of the 2022 season. The command has been fired to fire the engines here. It'll be 41 laps around this 1.5 mile trial roll. It'll be Ethan Hansen and Addison Stone on the front row. We never saw that in the old Custom Cup seasons. This is the first time that's happened in Custom Cup history. You can see the backstretch is slightly curved here coming down the back straightaway. It'll be 31 cars in today's race. As you can see them all go by there. I'm just going to turn you down a little bit. Oh, yeah, turn your camera off. The field is pacing off turns 3 and 4. Do you want to go see Lucas, Terry? Coming into the tri-oval, Hansen and Stone through the tri-oval. And the green flag is in the air, and race 1 of the Custom Cup is underway. A big jump for the number 4. He's already in front of the 19 coming into turns 1 and 2. A big run up the inside by the 11, who's the inside line with huge start there coming up the inside. Now Stone is under pressure from the 11 for 3rd place now as they come down the back straight with some skid marks from a crash in practice. Here comes the 19 trying to move to the inside of the number 4 here on just the first lap of the race. They're racing like it's the last lap. Here comes the 19. They're going to start to get single file for the first couple cars. The 11 is going to peel off to the inside. Going to try to get by the 19. Does not get the run. Now he has the run. The 11 trying to get by the 19 coming into turns 1 and 2. The 4, a big block on the 11 who's going to get under the 19 here after the first lap is already done. Terry, drop it. Coming down the back straightaway, the 19 is going to take another look at the 4. Doesn't get the run down the back straightaway. He gets a huge run into the corner. They're going to be side by side for the lead. Side by side for the lead. The 19 trying to take the lead away from the 4, but the 4 is going to get the run off of turns 3 and 4 here. Terry, stop chewing on that. And the 4 is going to pull down. Terry. The 4 is going to pull down now in front of the 48, who slides up in front of the 19, dropping the 19 back up into 3rd. The 48 slides into 2nd, and now the 19 with pressure coming from the 11 of Kelsey Hemmer. Big mover so far, coming up from 9th, Daisy Stone up to 5th, trying to get around the 11 for 4th. Fastest lap of the race, the 17 now running 6th as the 11... Big wobble there off the corner, and Daisy Stone's going to take 4th. Now he's looking for 3rd as the 48 took the lead right away from the 4. They're side by side for 2nd. That's Ashton Murphy now pulling up into the lead. Are you outside?
Yeah, I was going to do some kicks, but I'm also watching you at the same time.
Coming through turns 3 and 4, the 19 of Addison Stone slid in front of Ethan Hansen, taking 3rd away. He started in 1st. He slid back now to 3rd. I'll just tell you what's happening. It's hard to hold it up and talk at the same time. Ashton Murphy, not a huge gap, but he is starting. Him and Addison Stone are starting to pull away. Daisy Stone dropped back a few spots there. As now Kelsey Hemmer trying to drive up the inside of Ethan Hansen for third here. Off of turns 3 and 4, we're already 5 laps in. The 19 and the 48 starting to pull away from the rest of the field. Let's check in on what's happening in the rest of the field. The 25 of Chase Murphy off the pace, falling back from the rest of the field. And in the back, that's where a lot of the side-by-side action is happening. Up towards the front, the first 5 cars now are single file. As the 31 is going to get a big run down the back straightaway, trying to get the push from the 88. Doesn't get it. That's a risky move from the 17, trying to cut off the 31. Doesn't work. The 31 is still down there anyways now, as they're coming off the turns 3 and 4 into the trial. The 48 still with the lead, but the 19 is not far behind. The 11 all the way to the bumper of the 11 into turns 1 and 2, as we'll go in the cockpit there of Kelsey Hemmer. Now down. Terry, don't even think about it. Coming down onto this back straightaway. The 11 not going to try to peel down in front of next to the 4 yet. But he's going to have the speed here coming into the turns 3 and 4. He's going to drive a little bit higher than the 4. Trying to get around here as they're going to come on to lap number 8 now. There's the move to the inside. Nudges the 4 up the track a little bit. Here comes Kelsey Hemmer trying to nudge Ethan Hansen back into 4th. Does he have the speed? Does she have the speed to get by him? They're still door to door coming off of turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. The top 2 cars starting to pull away a little bit here. Addison Stone is caught up to the bumper of the 48, trying to take the lead away. There's some 3 wide there. They were 3 wide coming into the corner. That's the 3 of Jake Hemmer making moves to the front now. As you see the top 5 cars all spaced out, and then it's everyone else. They're single file. Almost the entire field right now. The 48 had a much faster lap than the 19 there. Built the gap up a little bit, coming down the back straightaway. So you can see the 48 and the 19 Murphy got to the front on about lap 3 as the 11 is going to complete the pass on the 4 and take third away from the 4 car of Ethan Hansen, who has dropped 3 spots since the start of the race back into 4th. You can see the 15 trying to get around the 3. That's Luca Marino. He started right about where he is right now. Daisy Stone dropped back to 8th, got up to 5th, and now the 20 of JC Colgiovanni is going to try to get by for 9th. Top lane is faster coming off these corners. As you can see, Terry Hansen, he's the biggest dropper. Started 5th. He's back all the way to 12th. You can see the top 4 cars are all very spaced out. Top 5. You can see the top 4 cars. Not really racing right now. All the racing's in the back as the 48's going to lead now as they have just finished the 10th out of 41 laps here at Chicagoland. Now they are going to be probably needing 1 pit stop, I would assume, in this race. Maybe 2. As they're coming down the back straightaway, and the 11 is flying up to the bumper of the 40. Flying up to the bumper of the 19 right now. Just rocket ship. 0.3 of a second faster than the cars in front of him right now. He is flying up through the field right now. All the way up to the bumper of the 19. Again, 0.3 of a second faster than the 19. The 11, the fastest car on the racetrack right now, and is on a mission coming from back. The 11 started in 3rd, or is in 3rd. Started in 3rd, dropped back a little bit, and is now on mission back to the front. They were 3 wide coming down the back straightaway there for a little bit. The exciting racing is happening back here for like low teens, high top 10, like 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. That's where the exciting racing is right now. You can see that's where, like, they're all going to split up. They're going to try to go side by side here through turns 1 and 2. You can see cars running 31-second laps compared to 29, as there goes the 11 to the inside. As you can see, no one's running 30-second laps out here now. Most guys have, almost all, I think all but one, have ran a lap in the 29-second range. As you can see, here comes some cars peeling down the pit road already. If you pit now, you're risking a 3-stop race, as it looks like our leaders are going to come down pit road. Stone stays out with the lead, as Ashton Murphy did peel down pit road. So now this is where the cars get spaced out until we maybe, or if we don't, Chicagoland, not known for a lot of them, get a caution. The race leader is Addison Stone by about a second, as now I think everyone else is going to pit. If you stay out, you might lose Now it's monkey see, monkey do. If you stayed out last lap, you're pitting now. Let's see if waiting a little bit longer to pit is the strategy to go with. It's calamity on pit road. A lot of the guys who came down last lap are coming out now. I'm going to mute myself for a sec. As you can see, the guys who started coming down pit road first are coming out. Ashton Murphy easily beats the 11. A very fast pit stop from that 48 team will most likely give up the lead. Coming into turns 3 and 4, though. Yeah. As the 19's already off the pits, let's see, Addison Stone, is he going to beat the 11 coming down through here? Does he have a shot at beating the 48? No, the 48, a great pit stop with a massive lead over the rest of the field now. I don't even think the 19 is going to come out in second. The 11 looks like coming out on that first lap was the play to go with, because the 11 was behind the 19 and came out of the pits in front of him. So did a lot of other guys. Ethan Hansen, a bad pit stop. He's going to fall out of the top 10. 3 wide there. The 16 is going to split the middle, almost causing our first caution of the day. There is some no lap traffic, but some big leads here. Now lap time's back into the 29-second mark. So we're almost approaching that halfway mark of the race. Alrighty, a 3-second lead for the 48. Is it 16 seconds? 2 by 2 in the back there. Oh boy, they're going to go 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. The 18 all the way to the bumper. They're going to be 3 wide through the entire corner, making it work right now. Are they going to stay 3 wide down the back straightaway? They are 3 wide down the back straightaway. Chicagoland. The 5's going to slide down to the inside. Coming to turns 3 and 4. That's a tight gap for the 3 to slide into. But he is going to slide into that gap. And now there's a little bit of a train here. Oh, big wobble off the corner there. Big pushes. They're trying to catch up to these leaders here. As the 19 got to the bumper of the 11. 19 was the fastest car on the track at the start of the race. The 11 has faster long run speed. The 48 is just faster in general, I think. Let's see if the 19 can get by the 11. Dennis Marina. Hansen's outside of the top 10. Way back in 17th. Ashton Murphy. One more good pit stop, if we don't get a caution in this race, is going to easily take this win with that lead. Stones are getting to the bumper. The 11 tries to look to the inside. Not going to be there. They're not catching Murphy either. Murphy is a little bit faster, but not by much. Actually, the 11 was a little bit faster. The 19, a big dive to the inside. Almost spun out the 11 there, but somehow is going to make it work. The 19 going to get a big run down the straightaway on the 11. Not going to get the run he wants. Now the halfway mark in this race. The 48 with a big lead. They pitted on around lap 13. So they're going to pit again. It's going to be within 5 or 6 laps. Unless you try to stretch it to maybe lap 25 and try to get a big... Unless you try to make this like a big... Like, stay out till 28, 15-lap run, and then do another 13-lap run to end the race. Because the guys that pitted last could do this on a 2-stop race. The guys that pitted on lap 13, they might have to pit 3 times. So I think waiting is going to be good in the long game unless we get a caution, then everyone's going to come down. And then everyone's strategy should be similar coming to the end of the race. The lead up to 4 seconds, so the 48 clearly faster as the 19 is going to get under the 11 coming down the back straightaway. Does he get the run in the 3 and 4? Coming through turns 3 and 4. Side by side, they've been door to door for about 2 laps here. Very exciting battle for second. Still door to door at the line. You can see the other guys behind him. That train of cars that we're talking about, slowly but surely gaining up to the 14. If they can get a little bit of a draft train going here within the next couple laps, they might barely be able to run down the 48, or at least pressure him to come down pit road before everyone else to ensure that he beats everyone back. They're still side by side for second, the 11 and the 19. Can't get away from each other. Lap times are literally only 9 thousandths of a second difference that lap. Very similar lap times, as the 11 is going to get a slight edge down the back straightaway. A little bit of a run for the 11. But you can see the 19 just gets into the corner at the same speed. Right up next to the bumper. They're really close together there. The 19 is going to get a run here. Can he clear the 11? Coming into the corner. He might do it. Aerial view here. The 11 with the run through the corner. And coming down the back straightaway, the 19 gets the run. Can he clear the 11 into the corner? The 19 finally completes the pass for a second. Now can he drive off and run down the 48, who, while that battle is happening, got his lead up to almost 5 seconds now. Probably will be 5 seconds. Almost 0.2 of a second faster on that battle. We have another battle for 5th happening back here. Grant Hemmer trying to get by the 15 for 5th. Side by side for 5th. The 19 starting to build a little bit of a gap on the 11 here. But the lead for the 48 after that great pit stop and then just drove off while everyone else battled it out. 5 seconds. Lap 26 out of 41. It's been more than 13 laps since the last pit stop. So they are, I think, planning on making it a 2-stop race. It looked like possibly a 3-stop race, but they are trying to stretch it into a 2-stop race. So the 48 has a clear shot here, and with this big of a lead, the 48 looking like it's going to come down pit road here. Don't crash. The 48 is pulling down pit road. Does he bring the rest of the field with him? No, the 19 and the 11 are going to stay out trying to play the pit later game. I think everyone who stayed out is going to pit next lap. But the 48, look at the mistake here. Only 3 guys came down pit road with him, maybe 4. And no, the guys in the back following the leader thinking they have the right strategy. So the leader for now is the 19. I would guess everyone else will pit this lap. But the 19 staying out again. So he's trying to put the 11 a lap down just to force him, the 48 to lap him. Just to force the 48 to lap him. Which he's easily going to do. But everyone else who hasn't pitted, only a few guys, haven't done their second pit stop of the race yet. But the 19 looks like has the right strategy here. So he's going to be a lap and a half. He's going to have a lap and a half to pit before the 48 catches up to him. Now the 19 comes down pit road, but he's a lap ahead of the rest of the field. And the other 4 cars that haven't pitted yet.
They can win.
So the 19 coming down pit road. Let's see if this wait longer pit strategy is going to work. There goes the 48. So he has about 30 seconds before the 48 is going to be back on his bumper. The 19 just pulled into his pit box. But the 48 is already in turns 3 and 4, so there's no way he's going to beat the 48 off here. So I think the 48 just had such a big gap coming into the corner that he's just going to drive right by the 19 here. I think the 48 should easily pick up this win, as the 48 is going to drive by the 19 there with a bigger lead than when he came down pit road. So the 48 pit crew getting it done at Chicagoland today. So 10 laps. Did the 48 not beat anyone off pit road? I think the 48 is going to have the lead. He just had such a big gap, it would be impossible for someone to beat him off pit road, as the 48 is going to take the lead away, putting him in the position number 1. And second place, the 11 and the 19, racing for second again. So he gained 4 seconds on the pits. So he gained 5 seconds in pit road the first part of the race, and 4 seconds now. So the 48 pit crew and strategy is definitely doing something right. Coming off turns 3 and 4 to make it 10 laps to go. The 48 with a 9-second lead. The 41 has to come down pit road. Issues for the 41, the first issues we've had so far today. Now it's a race for second. The 48 secures the win pretty much. There's other races going on around the track, just not as exciting as this one. The battle for second. We've seen this battle happening almost the entire race. The 19 got by him before pit cycles last time. Can he get by him in that same time frame just for second place instead of third place in this race? 19 getting to the bumper of the 11. The best spot to pass is going into turns 3 and 4. If you can get a run down the back straightaway on the car in front of you, you can dive down to the bottom coming into turns 3 and 4. As you can see, the 19 showing like he might do it there. He starts to move down a little bit. The 11 runs a little bit lower coming into corner to block that. There goes the 19 trying to do it in the tri-oval. 11's going to block it. A big gap to fourth place, too. So this is the race for second. One of these two guys is going to get second. We already know who's going to win. Can't even see him. He's off of turns 3 and 4 before these guys are even into it. There goes the 19 trying to go to the inside. Is he going to be able to get the pass? Door to door off the corner. Does the 19 get the run? They were side by side for 4 laps last time this happened. It's really hard. Both lanes. Very similar in speed today. The 19 won this battle last time. They're still side by side. Big run for the 11 down the back straightaway. The 19 had to check up in the corner for something. The 11's going to pull back ahead. The 19 came into that corner really low, trying to get down the inside. You have to slow down a lot more that far down the track when you come in that low, and I think that's what hurt the 19. 5 laps to go. The 19 lost a little bit of ground on the 11. The 19 is going to try to do it on the outside this time. You get a run down the straightaway on the outside. You can see the run for the 19. Pulls to the bottom. Is going to get under the 11 and 3 and 4 here. Same move the 19 pulled to get under him last time. Has to stay a little bit higher coming into the corner this time. Even if he has to run the 11 all the way up against the wall if he has to. But he's going to give the 11 room again. Comes in a little bit higher than last time to the corner. Just can't make that inside line work. The 11's so much faster on that top coming down the back straightaway. The 48 has the fastest lap and is going to secure the win, it looks like. The question is, who's going to get second? They've been side by side for a while for second. The 11 can't quite, does get in front of the 19 again. So 4 laps to go. 11's going to slide up a little bit. That's going to leave the 19 some room. The 19 just going to stay down there coming down the back straightaway. That does not give you much speed, though. Has to really send it in 3 and 4. Not going to get it. Three laps to go. Can the 19 get by the 11? Big dive bomb move from the 19. Not going to be there. 11 slides up the track again. The 19's a lot closer this time. Can he get down there coming into the corner? He's going to get under him. There's going to be 2 laps to go, and they come back to the stripe in this race for second place. Coming into the trial, they're side by side for second. 2 laps to go. The 19's going to stick a nose ahead, but is it going to be enough, though, coming down the back straightaway? I think he'll get him in 3 and 4. He's still holding his ground there. I think he's going to get him in this corner for second. Trying to take second away from his Joe Gibbs teammate in the 11. Coming to the white flag. It's going to be side by side for second. 1 lap to go at Chicagoland for the 48. Already halfway down the back straightaway. We'll show you that battle for second once the 48 finishes. Off of turns 3 and 4, Ashton Murphy is going to easily dominate the first race at Chicagoland and win the first race of the season. Now coming off turns 3 and 4, they're side by side for second. Can the 19 slide in front of the 11? They're going to be side by side at the line, but I think the 19 is going to get second place. Adam Hemmer is going to take fourth as the rest of the field finishes. Our pole setter Ethan Hansen, a bad pit stop to start the race. He finishes 13th. 2 cars will finish a lap down. The 9 with a late race pit stop, and the 17 sat on pit road the last half of the race. So a good race at Chicagoland. No cautions, but good racing around the whole track. Ashton Murphy winning the first race of the season, and we'll see you next week at Rockingham in North Carolina.